Have you ever prayed for clarity and felt even more confused afterward? Have you ever asked for direction and received silence instead? Confusion can feel unsettling. It can make you question your instincts, your timing, even your faith. But what if confusion is not failure? What if it is simply a pause before alignment? Today, let's slow down. Let's allow Scripture to steady the mind without forcing answers. Confusion is exhausting. It scatters your thoughts. It makes simple decisions feel heavy. It tempts you to rush just to escape the discomfort. But rushing rarely produces clarity. Often, it produces regret. 1 Corinthians 14 and 33. For God is not the author of confusion, but of peace. Notice that. If confusion feels chaotic and frantic, it may not be divine direction. Sometimes confusion comes from too many voices, too many opinions, too much input, too much urgency. The soul cannot hear clearly in constant noise and chatter. Confusion may simply be a sign that you need stillness, not speed. When clarity feels distant, return to what is steady. James 1 and 5. If any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask of God, and it will be given. Wisdom is promised, not instantly, not always dramatically, but definitely faithfully. Psalm 119 and 105. Your word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. A lamp does not illuminate the entire road, it lights the very next step. Sometimes we are confused because we want the whole map, but God often gives us the next step, just the one. And one step is enough. Confusion often disguises fear of choosing wrong, fear of disappointing others, fear of missing out. 2 Timothy 1 and 7. For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of sound mind. A sound mind, not a frantic one, not a pressured one. Sound, steady. If a decision feels pressured, harsh, or panicked, pause for just a moment. Pause for just a little while. And clarity often arrives gently. Isaiah 30 and 21. And your ears shall hear a word behind you saying, this is the way, walk in it. It's not shouted. It's not forced. It's heard. Sometimes clarity is quiet. You have to soften to notice it. And we do that in the silence and the stillness. And in a world that makes that difficult, I understand that can feel hard, but you can do this. Let's slow your body first. Inhale deeply. Exhale longer. Again. Confusion lives loudly in the mind, but peace begins in the body. Whisper this slowly. I am not abandoned. Wisdom is available to me. I can take one step, however small it may be. I can do this. Philippians 4 and 8. Whatever is true, whatever is pure, think on these things. When your thoughts spiral, return to what is true. You do not need to solve everything this moment, today, or tonight. You do not need to understand every outcome or know every possibility. You only need the next step. Sometimes clarity does not come when we demand it. It comes when we release control. Proverbs 16 and 9. In their hearts, humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps. You are allowed to plan, but you are also allowed to rest in being guided. You don't have to have all the answers. Confusion is not a verdict. It is often an invitation. It's an invitation to quiet external noise. It's an invitation to strengthen internal trust. It's an invitation to wait without feeling panicked. And sometimes clarity arrives not as absolute certainty, but as calm. If peace settles around a decision, even without full explanation or knowing exactly how everything is going to play out, that may be enough. You do not have to rush. You do not have to force answers. You do not have to fear being misled. Wisdom is promised. It is available. Peace is available. And the next step will become visible in time. Let the confusion soften. Let the stillness grow. And let clarity rise gently from within. And always remember, your connection to the divine, to God, to your source, to your higher power is never disconnected. Sometimes we pinch ourselves off, but we are never disconnected because we are always part of what God has created. We cannot be separated. You are divinely loved, you are appreciated, and you matter.